I'm gonna see if we can. That was already max. Gonna see if we can.
Hey!
Hey, Nana.
Hello.
I was just getting my ass kicked in Civ.
I don't know who can. I mean, I can't play this Civ without getting my ass kicked. It's impossible.
I mean, for me, it largely depends on the start.
Well, I guess it do. A good start is a good beginning. And to Boomer to play. Yeah, I mean, I guess I am that as well. Okay, so we got some of the party here today. We have Riz, we have Vlad, we have Cum over here. Shonkers is still MIA, missing action.
MIA?
Yeah.
Is Haku gonna join us, or?
I don't know if Haku will be joining us. This shit over here.
Speaking of, I need to remember to do Riz's backstory. I have it all in head. I just haven't written it down.
Can you increase the sound on your microphone, Monty? It's pretty low.
Yeah. Give me a minute.
Yeah, sure. No worries. I just pointed that out. But yeah, I don't know if Haku's coming. I haven't heard anything. Shankar oh yeah, that's true. Shankars went back out from the ogre. Yeah, that's true. He did that.
Oh yeah, I really need to remember what happened last time.
Yeah, I thought
it was kind of chaotic.
I'll start with. Yeah, it was pretty chaotic because you enter this big room with the ogre. And Vodka was actually doing quite well to calm it down and talked with it to free it when Kuroki stole its teddy bear, Black Zero, by stealing its beloved teddy bear.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's much better, Monty.
Okay.
Much better. So yeah, I don't think we will get any others joining for now. They will be in the background meanwhile. And you were all in this big room, pretty badly lit. The heat is kind of bad, especially for Cum that is kind of weak with the heat and all that. And
I just want someone to spit on me.
What?
He's a frogman.
I need water.
He's a frogman.
So you're not potato. You're not potato.
But I'm a frogman. I need water. Someone spit on me.
Oh. Oh, that is fair.
Yes, that's pretty much him. Yes, so the ogre is now standing up, roaring, so it shakes into your bones, vibrating through the castle as it stands up, and you hear the chains pulling as it tries to rip it out of the wall. But yeah, and you guys, I think you guys did roll for initiative in that. No, you didn't. So depending what you guys want to do, if you want to take this, you're now so far without reach from the ogre, though he can be able to reach you guys if you try to get past. What do you do?
I mean, might as well go forward, right him through him, I guess.
Well, maybe we should calm him down first.
Yeah, you can try, but as you try to talk with him, you hear him roaring and actually crying. You see this massive ogre crying as you hear the, "My friend, you evil," and he try literally to grab Black Zero that holds his teddy bear.
Oh yeah, Oh yeah, the ogre had his teddy bear stolen. Can we give him back the teddy bear?
Yeah, I mean,
Will it even work?
yeah, you can roll an athletic check, Vodka, to grab it from Black Zero that is kind of like standing there with... Black Zero kind of looks kind of empty in their face right now. But, ooh,
Oh,
I'm gonna roll for... Oh! Well, I can tell Black Zero rolled even worse, because I rolled a nat 1 on him. I feel... I was expecting that, this kind of... no, but... I can tell you guys
He
right
just
away...
dropped the teddy bear.
Yeah, I can tell you guys right away.
teddy bear.
Yesterday I played D&D with my friends, and I rolled so many ones, and it seemed to carry it over to this game, so...
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean, oh yes, you're the bad
Yes,
guys.
good for
Yeah,
you
I mean,
guys.
true. In order to get the attention of the ogre and maybe get him to stop like, rampaging for a second, could I try
なんか変なこと
fascinating
言った？
performance?
You can do that, definitely.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Vodka grabbed the teddy bear from Black Zero that is like... no, I stole it. So, Monty, you can roll an performance.
Yes.
Sometimes
This-
you can do things
this-
without blowing them. Oh, God.
Ah!
Both of you have been rolling free so far. So that's... Yeah, that can't be a good sign.
I actually know how I'd flavor this if you want
Yeah, sure.
to.
How do you flavor
Okay.
it?
So, you know, Riz's his fascinating performance is usually colored smoke bombs that like create a flashy little burst of color.
Yeah?
Well, he didn't prepare these as properly as he could have,
Ah.
and they ended up kind of fizzling out in like puffs of smoke. It's not a nat one, so they didn't like blow up in his face.
Yeah, but the more like just...
Yeah, it's
Fizzing
like
out.
no boom,
Yeah, but
no boom.
as you do, as the goblin start to do his shenanigans, tricks, and perform, while you others have seen him do way better stuff, this little is enough to suddenly calm the ogre that is looking at it like, nice, funny little man.
Oh, you like Riz? Riz love making sky booms.
Yeah.
Riz love making booms.
And that you can do, Vodka. As you see now, it doesn't... because risk calm it down, it's lessen the risk of it flailing out and actually hit you or something like that. And yeah. See? You could do this without blowing something up. Or murder.
I mean, to be fair, we do not have the potato who would start murdering here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I love potato, but he's also gonna murder, and I can't stop that.
Yes. You see the ogre, big friend, we start about to come. We should make him. We can do free. You see, as soon as he get the bear, he hold it close and he's nodding his big head. Oh, you friend, thank you, and a little friend, funny.
So since he likes the little booms so much, I'm gonna continue to entertain him just to keep him calm and
Yeah.
happy.
You can roll another check. See. Meanwhile, Vodka is able to unlock. Well,
A little better.
a little bit better. For an ogre that have been enchained for what you can imagine for a long time, this little thing entertaining towards him really actually do still positively make him happy. And under the time, he is calm. He sits there with his teddy bear, looking almost like in trance at the little goblin, entertaining him like no one else ever done before. So it's free for Vodka to unlock his chain and well, the locks holding him. Yeah. Oh yeah, you did find the key, yeah. Yeah, Riz smiled big, and Vodka, you did find the key. It was just that things kind of went down as soon as Kuroki kind of, well, Black Zero stole the key. Well, it's key, the teddy bear. But now, things are calm. And you unlock the chain. You see the ogre standing up, and he looks a little bit confused and like,
oh, where go out? Me never go out.
He looks a little bit lost, but also very happy to be able to not have massive iron rings around his neck and arms. And you see, he looking at you guys. Not in any ill manner, but more like he needs your help, pretty much. Oh, Tifa. They are seducing an ogre. Yeah. He won't be able to go back that way. The last hallway is way too small for him. So you are not able to get him out there. That's my try to impede our big friend. You see the ogre look at God.
I was very small when they took me here from my papa. My man big come took me from papa and put me here.
So, as you can assume, they must have taken him when he was small and then literally kept him in this room. The way forward is big enough, actually, yes. It's pretty big. It seemed like they have had like a smaller wagon pulled by people, probably to feed or whatever they actually been doing. You see the ogre shines up in a smile, happy that you are all seemingly friendly to him. You can only fathom from when you see this massive person standing quite a bit over 4 meters that he is having a lot of big scars over his body and filth and all that he had been living in. So you can only fathom what he had been used for and what they have done to him over all these probably many years. Making friends. Well, friends, you know, you never know. You never had a friend like me or, well, them, I guess.
Why do we not murder people?
What? You can actually be friends and not murder people? Nani?
You
What is this
can
for
join
sorcery?
forces.
Yeah, what is this for sorcery? And with that, what? I didn't hear what you said then, Anna. I don't hear what you, or is it just me? Maybe it's my connection.
No, he's breaking up from
Yeah.
me too.
Okay. You see the ogre nodding.
Yeah, me wanna go with friends.
And as you were looking at the map, you guys can see here on the stream, there is one way right upwards, which is a big door. Unlike the one door you came through, which was one-sided, well, just one door, this is a double door, so it's a little bit bigger hallway. And you can see that it seemed to be simply lock, you know, aka it's pretty much just you can stick a finger in between the doors and open it. Yeah, I think most of you actually have. The only one that didn't have was like potato. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yes. Okay. You see the ogre go behind you all like. Brr. So I tried to open the door in the dark. Yeah, it didn't go too well. Yeah. And as Vodka opened this big door, you can push it open after unlocking this small. It's like this one of these hooks that you just lift up pretty easily, and you open up a big creaking door. You see, it's very like simple door. It's not like any fine work. It's very simple, very big. Probably just so they could make like somewhat defense against this ogre if it would snap. Which you probably realize would probably not stop this ogre. And as you open up, you see it leads into another room. This room is pretty big actually. It's bigger than the ogre's room, and you realize this is a sort of kitchen. You see they have some old ovens that is full with the old coal. You see some old food that have kind of become very rotten and festering because of the heat that is pulsing through this building. There are some buckets of water, of kind of stale old water. But you don't see anything that is seemingly a threat. And as you get, we can see here. Yeah, you see Come, the frogman, grab one of these buckets with kind of stale water, but beggars can't be choosers, and douse yourself, and you feel your skin quickly moisturize. You feel like, yes, it's just very, very needed for you. And as for long this place has been abandoned, you know it's been abandoned for about a half year since the Lord were chased out by something, and now it had been kind of like falling together more and more. And yeah, now you guys are finding some of these things. Well, this kitchen being, it's not much of food that is preserved. After all, most of it's spoiled by a long time ago, so you can feel that stench in the air with the heat and the flies festering. I want you all three to roll a fortitude save when you're entering this room.
All right, I need to open the thing first, the sheet.
Yeah. That's good. And also see Vodka writing, so I want to see what he's writing. So I'm terribly sorry if I'm a little bit fast, but
not bad.
Not bad.
I'll be
Not
right
great,
there. I
not
just need
bad.
to open my shoe.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, you see, you hear Vodka, well, Vlad, kind of speaking, kind of amusing himself over the thought of his ability to not eat. And you see, though it doesn't seem to stop the big ogre that's like,
Ooh, big bucket of potatoes.
you see he pick in a big old, imagine old rotten potatoes that he just take his hand and start to eat. And he picks up the bucket and carry with him like, you know, popcorn bag, pretty much.
Oh, you have potato too? I can eat it. I can eat all potatoes. My pa always called me the potato smasher because I really like potatoes.
You see the ogre.
I can see with one eye. The other eye can't see dark, but one can. Oh, special potato. That sounds super good.
With that, all of you pass this check because you don't get infested by a really nasty set of flies. But since you all manage your fortitude save, these flies don't get. You cannot get past these flies without them laying any, let's say, a nasty surprise in your skins and eyes and stuff like that. But you manage to get past that, and yeah, you don't actually need a torch, except for Potato, but Potato is not here, so no one cares. Same with Kuroki, Black Zero, that is kind of like, you guys have them in a rope, in a leash behind you, like, whoop. And yeah, that you can do, definitely. If you want to explore and looking for anything in the room, roll a perception check. Though you can see that seems like people have been scavenging a little bit, but probably not for very long because they have been overwhelmed by the smell and the flies and ran away from this room. But Jesus Christ, here comes the nat 20. Oh my God. Yeah, that's a good roll.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Indeed.
Stop my luck. I'm screwed next time.
Yeah, that's a good roll.
No. That's the self-fulfilling prophecy. That's the self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yes.
As long as you believe that you'll win.
Indeed. As long there's a will, there is a way.
But my will is pretty low.
Yeah, well, I mean, as long as you think you're winning. I should scout our path. While you're searching the room, come stumble upon, under one of these big tables, there is a small bag hidden under the table itself. Normally, it would probably been found very easy to find, but because of, as explained, the heat, the smell, and all the flies made people probably just leave the room very, very quickly. And inside this little bag, you do find a small silver key and 6 gold coins in this little pouch. So yeah, it seemed like it been probably a chef that had been saving and all that. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, 2 each. Ignore everyone else. Ignore Potato. I mean, as long as they're not here, they are technically not in the party. True. Yep, they aren't here. They are sleeping. They're probably. However you want to share. Vodka, when you're looking ahead, you see there are 2 doors. One door going downwards, and one door going east. If you can see on the stream here, I have the map up. So you have the bottom door and the east door, the door to the right that you can. The door to the right is locked. while the door down isn't. But you do realize that the door, you probably found the key that now Cum found, which, if you try, would fit the door, actually. The right one is big enough, actually. The one going down is a bit smaller, but the right one is actually able to contain your big body. How much? Okay. As Vlad declared that about the doors, Cum, you can roll an perception check to check the door. Now you see in the back, that wasn't as good. And as you look, the door seemed to not have any traps, though. Yeah, there's lots of freeze here. This is kind of freesome, if you ask me. But yeah, you don't find anything, and the key you found is to that door, so you can open up without anything in particular. It seemed you could see on the door, though, that it seemed like people have tried to open it, but kind of given up. And hey, Vodka, you're here now in the chat too. We're gonna miss this room. You see, it's an pretty big room. Little bit smaller than the kitchen. However, you do notice there is... I'm gonna mark... Oh, this is a very big pen. I'm gonna set a red mark here. The mark here on the map indicates a big crack in the wall that seeps in light from the outside. Meaning that this is a very damaged, almost open wall out. Fighter brain. I mean, you know, fighters gonna be fighters, man. That's how it works. When you're checking through the crack, you do see someone actually standing with a pickaxe on the other side. You hear it groaning, like, trying to pick it up. Yeah, I mean, it's decided what you guys do. Because the room itself is pretty... how to say it? It's not much in that room. You see a bunch of boxes with probably old food, spoiled food. And yeah, you can try to talk to the person. Yeah, and you can tell Ogre as well. You see the Ogre like... look at you, Bo.
Okay, me gonna look for more potatoes.
And he go in to look for more potatoes in the kitchen.
If violent potatoes, me eat them too.
You hear him giggling for himself as he rummaging through the kitchen. And so as Vlad is talking through the crack, you hear the picking stop. You hear a man. You kind of recognize this voice from the man that warned you guys about the castle, but just before you enter. You hear,
Who's there? And what I'm doing is, I'm trying to open this dang wall up.
My divine voices. It's the people from the...
And who are you? That is it. Wait, aren't you those people that just went inside a bit ago? So you guys haven't given up yet.
Oh god, you see Riz pulling out explosive. Fire in the hole! I mean, if you want to, you can definitely set up some charges to the wall. We're trying to bring... professional... You hear the man grunt a little bit.
To be honest, I'm not looking for any treasures. Well, not treasures in that remark that people like you guys would probably consider treasures. You see, I'm looking for my child. He's supposed to be in there. So I'm gonna find him, dead or alive, no matter what. And then I saw this big crack and I thought, I gotta open this up. Yeah, my child. The Barons took him from me many years ago.
You hear him become quiet for a bit.
Well, he was always a little bit big, so yeah, maybe. Wait, have you seen him? Have you seen him?
On the other side, you hear the man kind of... even if you can't see the man, you see, can almost feel... Jesus Christ, what the fuck are they doing up there?
I can make all wild. Kaboom.
Oh my god, they're drilling up. It's the old man wanting to get in the building now.
He's broken out of the game to get his child back.
Kind of. My fucking god, what are they doing?
I guess we can try the charges.
Yep, man to the man also.
Oh, okay. I back a bit.
You hear the man shuffling a little bit back, and yeah, and it's up to Riz now to make things go kaboom. Yeah, come, you can, you find the ogres having a pot on his head, and and you see him giggling.
I'm like Nightman.
And you assume he means actually vodka. Like he's trying to be a warrior like vodka. Yes. It's a classic iron cast bucket on his head. And yes, meanwhile Riz is charging up the wall. And you hear the man, okay. Running away from the wall. Exactly. Using alchemy crafting, I will make the charges. Yes. You can roll an what kind of roll can we do for deciding? Oh god. Crafting. Oh yeah, crafting. Roll crafting to decide how well you get the charge. So you can kind of like I need this much to blow this up effectively, you know? Ooh, that's very good. You realize that you need about 2 charges, aka it takes 2 bombs for you to blow this up. And hello, good morning, Yuki. I don't hear this, but I'm saying it in spirit. And you guys see how Riz the Goblin charge up the wall. And yeah, the wall is ready to be blown away. And just waiting for that big kaboom. Yeah, using your skills as an alchemist, and seeing that the wall is pretty weak, just waiting a perfect explosion, you place these 2 bombs and detonate. Yeah, you all hear Riz shouting as you all hear the classic hissing sound of gunpowder lighting before the wall explodes outwards. It leaves a big hole, big chunks of rock collapsing in, while most of the weak wall blows outwards. And you're all met of the sunlight, as well, in way, fresh air, which in a way is very, very appreciated by now, because the stenches, you kind of got used to it, and now you realize how nasty this place actually is. But you all hear the explosion, the wall flash up, and now you have a big opening. And you see the ogre is like,
Oh, the wall gone! Little friend made the wall go gone.
And outside you see this old man with a long, long grey beard, bald on his head, one eye scarred and grey. Kaboom! Indeed, that's how it went. And you see the ogre coming out, you see the old man. Hey, it is you, my son! And you see the ogre first a little bit blinded by the light, because it haven't seen light in many years. But when it realizes who's standing there, it's a recognition instantly. And you see the ogre shouting, Papa! And running out through the hole that Riz had blown up. Some of the rocks still kind of blocking, but not being stopped by this ogre. Yeah, wearing a big bucket on his head. And now, especially now in this light, you see how emancipated this ogre actually is. While most ogres are very big, muscular, and have kind of lots of fats on their bodies, is this ogre rather thin and probably been starved for a while. And you see this ogre hugging the old man, surprisingly gently, because you would think like he would just break this old man in an instant, but you see that this ogre hugging the old man, and the old man crying himself, and you can just hear him like, I thank you, adventurers, for doing this. Thank you so much. For 10 years have I been looking for my son. 10 whole years. And you see some other of the other people outside, some of the scavengers that see this, and they're like, yeah, some might first be like, maybe we should do something with it, but then they realize, yeah, it's an ogre, even if it's weak, so yeah, probably not worth it anyway. Tell him resent everything here. Yeah, you see the old man looking at you, holding the big ogre's hand and clapping with his other. Like, thank you, Rish, and thank you, Frogman and Mr. Knight. You all have done something I never thought I would see in this land. Helped an old man find his lovely son. You see the ogre, like, his big, goofy, dumb smile, like,
Papa, I'm so happy. The Baron been mean.
Oh, I know, and the gods will punish him one day for this. And you all, I don't have much. But If you ever need my help, call for Gray in the town. I'm not much, but I will be there to help you all.
Yeah, I'm happy for that. And you guys could have, like, literally just either sneaked in, ignored this guy, this ogre, you could have killed him, but you did this instead, so... There is many ways you can have done this, and to see this ending to this, it's kind of nice, actually. You see the man that you already blessed by bringing back his son, and even giving him a silver piece, and you see this man trembling as he grabbed Vlad's hand, gracefully, like, holding it.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
And he lead his son away.
Come here, Bofus. Now, you gotta eat, and we're gonna make sure you get a good bath too.
And you see the odd pair walking away. And you see, the last thing you see, long way, even far away, you see the big ogre turning around, waving at you all, like, and you can hear him shout, "But let's meet again, little friend. Thank Nightman, thank Slime." And you hear something, "Frogman." Apparently he didn't know what a frog is, but he tries his best. And you see some people, you see some of the other scavengers looking like, yeah. And he's come a lizard, I hate those scale bastards. My lizard man hearing this. Wow, what you saying, man? But yeah, you maybe didn't earn anything on this, at least not for now. But you made some progress, and this is disgusting. Says a frog. Many that are like, whoa, the slimy types. I will. That smooth. Oh yeah, and you're pink as well. That we can't forget that you're a pink frog, a glorious pink frog, I will say. Yes, indeed. And yeah, with that, you guys turn back to this room. Now you have an extra exit. Yeah, definitely. Now you have an extra exit. However, that means also it's an opening for others to enter. And you can see that the others that are out there are kind of like eyeing this. Yeah, let's go. But as you enter this room, as mentioned, you see big boxes stacked, probably with old food that have been forgotten by time. And you can do search this room if you want to. If you want that, you can roll. Anyone that wants to can roll a perception check. Okay. Riz do. Oh god, and come do as well. Vodka 17. 24, and see what Briss roll. God damn, you all have really sharp and perception here, man. That's amazing.
I have the worst perception.
Yeah, but you still rolled 17, so that's great. You all explore this room, and mostly you do find some old food, it's pretty nasty. What you do find though is an on the wall, hanging behind some of these boxes, a big butcher knife. What you guys you all see this one, because as you're moving boxes, it's glimmering quite a bit actually. It looks like someone tried to hide this one from, well, other people, and haven't managed to get back to get it. And you see it's a big butchering knife, glimmering of minerals. It's not an iron butcher knife. Yeah, it's actually honestly you could use it both of them, though it probably would be quite big for Riz. But since it's probably used for a human butcher to use. And as you check it, you see that it's pretty light with an incredible sharp edge. AKA, it's it would count as an smaller sword. Per se, it would count as a short sword, but with 1+ striking, AKA, it do 1 extra dice damage. So instead of 1d6, it do 2d6 and +1 hit. Because it's surprisingly, you feel like when you holding it, like, damn, this is actually a fine knife that could be more than just a knife. It could actually be used as a weapon. Disc sound is... What? That's weird. Maybe it's something with Discord, Yuki. Mir. I know it's been weird. Yeah, the cleaver, I mean, yeah, if it's not for you, I mean, and for not to matter, if it's an item that you guys, none of you might use, you can always sell it. Because that is something you realize that this would probably fetch a quite a nice price. Yeah, definitely. It's always good to have, because there will be moments where you run out of bombs. And then it's good to have a weapon for your side. And that's true. Capcom is all about being flashy, not practical. Yeah, the butcher knives glimmer at your hip. At first you feel like, oh, it's weights, but it's not weighing much at all. So you feel like it's not more added to the weight than you really have. So it feels like kind of like, oh. The only thing you might need in the future is to like get a somewhat of a sheet for it, so you have protect your legs a bit and stuff. But other than that, it's sitting really surprisingly well. Indeed. And I don't hate the boss, that's what's important, I guess. Well, that's true as well, Mir. That's true. And with that, you don't find much more in the room, but you do find 2 doors. One going downwards that is locked, and one going right. Continue right, that is broken. With broken, I mean it's you need some force to bend it open, because it seems like someone had been trying to break it down, and then it have literally stuck itself. While the other door down is locked. But blasphemy. The door down, you realize the kitchen key you got is still is seemingly for that door as well. Yeah, you can see here on the map, you have been in some of these rooms. Room 40, 51. If there's anything particular you guys want to check out. Since that's the... I mean, I can tell this map is pretty big. You've just been exploring a little bit of this place. It's a big mansion. And by down, and I don't mean like downstairs, but rather north direction for the room, so to speak. Yeah. Okay, so you guys go back to the kitchen, to that door. You open it up and realize it's not locked. And it opened up kind of easy. It seems like someone had run through the door and kind of just close it behind. You still going for a while yet? Yeah, we're going for a while yet. And we did start as usual with 1900 here, so to speak. And you guys open the door. You see it leading down. And then you realize it goes behind the locked door in room 40, aka the room with a big open wall now. And looking down, you see it's going another hallway. You see that it leads to the door that I don't remember who it was. I think it was Cum or it was Potato that thought it was super rigged. AKA, I'm gonna mark this door. This door. Why do I red? This door here was super trapped. So you guys ignore that door. And then you see that it ends in a hallway where an old rusty armor stands, in an old armor stand in general. Yeah, I wish I could share easier, but yeah, I'm doing it on the stream there, so this armor, yeah, you could you see it's pretty old and more an armor used for showing rather than and yeah, you can do that, Monty. Roll and perception. And oh god, I'm gonna see if I can find it there. You guys are here right now. I'm marking with the red dot. You're there now where you have been finding this armor. And it seems to be more a ceremonial armor piece. And it doesn't seem to be anything about it particular. It's an old armor standing in the hallway. Yeah, you do see that it's not really any good armor for battle, but more like ceremonial and all of that. Which could be worth, but carrying it with right now would probably not be very effective. You know, it's still very clunky, so it would probably not be worth to take right now. That's one idea. Now you guys know where the armor is. And that's another option. You could definitely hide it. And you do know that someone had been in here and probably thought the same thing as you guys, that probably not worth to carry with you right in this place. And that's true. That's true. Now it's because you guys can hear behind this locked door from that room, around here. You can hear that it's rummaging through the other room. So people are probably inside checking that room right now, because now they got an extra opening to visit, aka go through. And sadly, you can't really lock that door. It seems like that door is having no real lock on it. It's more like a quick hallway. Well, you could try to lock that door, yeah, because that door you unlock, yeah. So that would work. So you guys hear some sounds in this room 40, and you have explored. So what are your options now? You can either open this door here, leading back to the big room you were in the beginning, with the 3 doors, or go back to room 40, where there now are some scavengers scavenging through the room. Because you still have a 3rd door down here that you could also check, so it's a little bit about how you guys want to proceed. You can go on with this dungeon, well, different ways. Yeah. You can definitely do that. And yeah, it's up to you what you guys do with the armor. As said, it's a big clunky one to carry around, and yeah. Yeah, and you guys know where it is, so it got terrible taste. Yeah. You guys backtrack through the hallway, through the kitchen. You hear the people on the other side in the room beside you, and then go down the ogre room and back into this room. So you guys are now in the big room with a third door that is still locked. And you could get to see. Yep, that is the plan later. He's not hearing here. Well, in the Twitch, I think, right? They're gonna do that later, but it's a bit heavier and clunky to carry the big armor with them. Okay, what do Riz wanna do? And as Nana, well, come, try the key. You do realize the key don't fit for that door. Okay, you can set it up by using Thievery to set it up as a trap. If you want it to be hard to notice, I mean, otherwise you can make a very simple one that's easy to find, but if you want to use Thievery to really make it like a legit trap, hard to see. So you can roll your Thievery skill for that. Yeah, go for it then. Then you roll Thievery to trap it. How deep? That's gotta be pretty lit, actually. That gotta be cool. Yeah, okay. You arm the armor, which sounds funny in my head, with a smoke bomb. Maybe not the best trap in the world, but for anyone that would try to steal this will get this little bit of a smoke surprise, so to speak. Perfectly average, indeed. And with that armored now armed, you guys return to this big room, and the key didn't work. So, yeah. If anyone wants to break it down, can use an athletic check. Someone call me? No. Yep, Daddy Vlad is on the job.
Chris is no good with physical skills.
Yeah. I don't know who rolled who there. Okay, so Vlad, Vlad don't do too well. You kind of bang into the wall. You feel like splinters in your shoulders and the tree creaking, but it doesn't give in. Neither does it when Cum rolled in. Though it did crack up a bit, so you would guys need another roll. If I could get animated armor to speed smoke, that would be lit for sure. Take 2. Yep, you can give it another go. This time, thanks for the effort from both of you, the third big tackle from Vodka, aka Vlad, breaks the doors open from its locks and slams open into a big hallway. And we're gonna do like this. We can move that. And it going into an
Sorry.
and actually what's an actual
なんか
room
変な
here.
こと言った？
As you can see, you're entering a quite big room. Not as big as the one you were in. And this seemed to be a little bit of a stash for textiles. It seemed like they have all sorts of like fabrics in there. And you see 2 doors. One door that is also locked, going to the left, and another door going north, aka down, so to speak. That's what you guys see. Yeah, that for sure. Sending battering ram. You can roll, and those that are interested can roll and perception check. Oh my god, what is up with Cum and these amazing perception checks? And Riz is like, I don't see. You see Cum like, I found, what's that, Riz find, looking through some scrap pieces, like it's a big box, a wooden box, where they probably have thrown like small pieces of fabric that you like find. That's what you find. But Cum, with a keen eye for stuff like clothing and fabric, find some actual nice rolls of big full rolls that would count for at least a few outfits in 3 different colors. One is red, one is blue, and one is yellow. And these are silk. Okay, these are expensive stuff. That you know. You feel that on the touch instantly, like, whoo, that is probably more worth than the armor. You want to do that? Yeah, sure, go for it.
Like a love fabric, pieces and expensive, pretty.
It's actually very, very little damage on the silk. It seems like the heat have kept it very dry in this room, and actually managed to keep anything of that away. So it's actually, how much does it weigh? One of these weigh about 4 kilos. So it's pretty big rolls to use, actually. So about 12 kilos together, and probably way more worth than the armor outside. How much bulk? I think it counts as, I'm not sure, well, we need to take this to make ourselves fab. Meanwhile, Vodka, well, Vlad is trying to figure out how to carry this with ease. Cum is dressing himself in this, like, covering. I assume, at least. Man, Vlad, Riz, and Cum gonna look like the fab gangsters when they are done here. They're gonna look like pimpsters when they're done. I always look nice, but thank you. Yeah, you can actually do that. Put them down in the backpack. Myself. I think it's fun that Riz got a nice butcher knife, and Cum silk. Yes. Priorities.
I only take the fanciest cashmere.
Yes. Smeekum. Indeed. Yeah, that's what you find in this room. 3 rolls of very nice silk. There is also many other fabrics here. Rolls that are of more like wool and more simple fabrics that would probably fetch a decent price, you know, like, oh, you would get like 20 silver for this big roll, but this silk, though, specifically is very nice and obviously made for someone wealthy. Riz goes to the door and begins another trap. Okay, roll thievery. As you guys see that he armed the trap. Well, armed the door, rather. I assume the door you came from. So no one else gets in here and find all the silk and all other fabrics. You know what? After this adventure, you guys can stop... well, to come at least knowing Vlad has shown to be a reasonable and cool-headed man, so he seemed to be more trustworthy than people like Potato. So that's at least something going Vlad's way. Mobile combat, I don't want to get hurt, but thunderstorm. But I want it to be loud and scary. Yeah, that works. You can roll a crafting and then a thievery to make it an loud but harmless and a smokeful trap. Kind of like a flashbang. The crafting, you realize it can hurt a bit, but it won't be lethal. It will be loud, that for sure. I murdered the potato, we got 2 meters of the silk. Oh, yeah, he's very tall. He's like way over 2 meters, I think. You roll either one of you roll thievery with +2 because you get aid from the other. So either if Monty rolls and because he guide Vlad, or Vlad rolls with the extra guides from Monty. Extended party. Okay, so Monty roll with. Well, add, so it's +5 for this roll. Everyone is small in this group, indeed. Jesus, this is a good roll. You, with the help of Vlad that can reach, you arm up this door, and you know that if anyone enters this without a really good eyes for finding traps, they will probably be surprised by this flashbang of a trap. And with that, the room is... I like how you guys literally entering rooms and then arm up everywhere. Yeah, high five. And with that, you have 2 doors. You can go to the left or to the north. The left door is locked as well, and you need to break it down. And the door downwards, well, north, is unlocked. So you can't open it, pretty much. Left is right. That's... But never too. And to be fair, if they're there, they probably are scavengers and assholes. If they want, yeah. And yes, Vlad, if you want to break down this door as well, you can roll an athletic check again. Your goal is to roll 14 or higher to break it in an instant. Jesus Christ, you obliterate this door. Get fucked indeed. Now with some, after some good trapping and after the previous door being a little bit of an asshole, Vlad is literally like breaking it with one fell tackle, slamming it open, and why? Yeah, dude, maybe we shouldn't have Potato here because I think he might affect the rolls. Where's my drum? Well, To be fair, neither Kuroki nor Potato is here right now to cause any. Nah. Kind of surprised. Pick out your face. And you guys open up this hallway. It's a short hallway leading into an... Jesus Christ, what is this for a fucking room? This is a funky... It's another big... sphere room. Even bigger room than the one the ogre was in. And you realize, as you enter this room, that this room is not alone. This room is you realize that there is a bunch of creatures in this room. You all need to roll initiative, because now you enter a fighting phase. Because this room is filled with 7 kobolds. Fantastic 9. Oh, funny. It was... Wow, Monty is rocking that one. It's your perception check, Nana. That is, you roll perception if you're not stealthing, but you don't right now. So you use your oh god! The net Nana, what is this? What are these legendary rolls?
It's the water, man. I don't know what was in the water.
Yes! It must have been something really good in that water.
Just go get still water, carry it around to the cart.
I can see the universe.
Okay, Vlad, go to the bathroom. First, without doubt, come. You see these 7 kobolds, their scales glimmering vaguely in light as there is a big fire in the room. And you see them surprised as doors suddenly break up. And you see them reach, some of them having spears, one of them having a little bow. They are instantly dragging up their weapons, and they're like... if anyone can speak Draconic. If any one of you could understand Draconic, you hear them saying like...
Kill the infidels!
Cum is an swashbuckler. Yuki, you do get into this building because you see that there's a big new hole, and there is a bunch of scavengers looking through the hole. I'm the Fab Warrior, indeed. And Nana, roll an attack. You roll an attack at the first kobold that is pulled up a spear, like, and hissing angrily at you, like... Oh yeah, kobolds are kind of lizards, so Nana get an rage bonus. Yes, meanwhile, Brokenhide, you see that some scavengers, they're like going through, and you hear them talking a little bit.
Yeah, they blew this up, like, and there was an ogre.
An ogre? Seriously? That's some shady shit, man.
The Baron he had all sorts of nasty stuff in this place.
Oh, yeah. But I guess it's nice to blow up this hole.
And you see the Brokenhide entering, and they're like going quiet, like... And meanwhile, Nana, once again, you can roll an attack. It should be under strike on your character sheet. And Vlad is back. No, you haven't missed any. You just see that Cum dancing. Dancing.
Yeah, for some reason I lost my connection for a bit.
Okay, don't worry about it. You roll for strike. As you attack the first kobold you see, holding a little raggedy spear, like... He screams something in Draconic. So if anyone understands Draconic, it's pretty much...
So, So it's a D20 plus my strike for the rapier, right?
Yeah. You should have written it down. I think it would be something like plus...
I do have. It's 7. It's
Yeah.
plus 7.
Oh,
with
nice.
my dex.
So roll and strike.
Oh,
Not bad. The first piercing strikes through the spear as it's trying to like block. And you hit. So roll damage. You all see how this frog dance flashing through the dark with its pink scale. You do get damage from your strength as well. Or is it the dexterity? So it's 2 plus dex, yeah. I think you had that. I think it was... I don't remember which one, but yeah, plus 3. So 5. Yeah, you see you give it a nasty wound in its chest, piercing its scale skin. And you see it like... backing off and like... but it's still alive, but I can tell you did quite a bit of damage on it for... It's a little kobold. You still can do 2 more attacks or 2 actions. Though if you attack, if the weapons is agile, I think it's agile. Rapiers is agile, aren't they?
finesse, disarm,
think
and
so,
deadly D8.
Yeah, but agile do so you do you get -4 instead of -5 on the next attack, right? If you want to do more attacks, of course. Tripping. Yeah, then you actually use athletics. I think, at least. If I'm not completely wrong. You use athletics to trip it.
Oh no, it's +0 for me.
Yeah, but go for it. I mean, it's a challenge after all. And he rolls 16. We're gonna see. You'd easily trip this kobold that is wounded, and then you make a nice kick under its feet, and it falls on its back, surprised by this very action. And of course we have Dragonborn song playing now when Cum is flashing off. Then you roll another attack, but you get -4 on this one, since it's your second attack. Not to hurt him! With a rapier stab. Oh yeah, the kobold is prone. Okay, wait. I want to... I'm gonna check. I'm terribly sorry. I am a little bit of a noob. Let's see here. Prone is flat-footed. Yeah, I think they are right. They're prone. Let's see here. Prone. Okay, they get -2 to their attack roll. So, to attack. Yep. So he don't get less AC, but you still hit him. So roll damage again, Nana. Kobold, yes, they are your kinsmen, Haku. Ooh, nice. With a nice pirouette. Nana, if you want to, you can describe how you finish this kobold off, because you kill this kobold in a flurry of attacks.
Yeah, I just repeatedly stab him all over his body.
Yeah, okay.
And then throw him in the air and stab him some more.
You see how Nana, in a flurry, stabs the kobold, trips him so it falls on its back before countering it with another stab, and you see life leave this kobold's little body. And you all get, you do get a panache for this. Mudda with a sharp indeed. Stab. Kill ugly toad. Pig frog Dio, indeed. So now you get the panacea, I think at least. We're gonna see here. Swashbuckler. Panacea, you way accomplished something is whether you actually accomplished it in the first place. With particle, but you can leverage moment skill check associated with specific action with flair. Yeah. So you do get that. And with that, it's Monty's turn. It's Riz. Riz see that this kobold, get kind of murderized by Cum. At least you're not. Yes. Meanwhile, Mir hear this because you've been looking through the building a little bit. Those open rooms, stench, and all that. Okay, roll an attack. Rip their scales off. Oh god, that's horrifying. Damn, that's an actual crit. You precisely get a crit on your attack. These kobolds have very low AC, so. So roll damage and double it. For your, you see how Riz quickly pick out from his pouch and throw a bomb into a surprised kobold face. And I fell into a burning ring of fire.
Hold on one sec, just looking it up.
Yeah, don't worry.
Also, I should say one more thing. Because of my feet, I believe I actually do extra damage on top of that.
Oh, that's sweet.
The burn it feat from the background, the Charhide Goblin background, I believe gives me an extra damage.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I think they do that, right?
I'm just looking it up myself as well.
Yeah. Better to be sure. So, every extra damage is always fun.
Okay. Fire fascinates you. Your spells and alchemical items that deal fire damage gain a status bonus to damage equal to half the spell's level or 1/4 the item's level, minimum of 1.
Okay.
You also gain a +1 status bonus to any persistent fire damage you deal.
Okay. So half the level, so it's you do 1 extra damage, plus you do 1 extra.
A quarter of the level since it's an alchemical item, but yeah, it's still 1.
Yeah. So you do 1 extra damage, plus 1 extra persistent fire damage afterwards.
Yep.
So yeah.
Let's see. It's a D8 plus the splash damage of 1 plus 2 from the persistent.
Yeah.
I believe that's how that's gonna go.
It's gonna be quite. I think we.
Hold on.
I think
to do +3.
Yeah.
Okay, so 10 damage of fire. You throw and it explodes. The kobold engulfed in fire as you hear it like. Almost instantly. Well, actually, instantly kills it because it slowly falls to the ground, to the floor, and meanwhile, Mir, you Brokenhide hear this explosion and screaming. There were 7, so 2 is already dead. And Mir, as you enter the kitchen, I want you to roll a fortitude save because this is a festering, nasty kitchen with old rotten food. And yeah, it's sad, Haku, if you want to, you can join in, you know? Yep. And yeah, indeed noisy, but Mir, you can roll as fortitude save while you're passing this kitchen. And Monty, what do you do next? You still have 2 actions. Because you have... So it's a D20. Yep, go for it. Oh God, that's
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
No one has yet to fail.
Yeah, no problems. You go through this room without any worries about the nasty flies and smell. You don't get affected by it.
Actually feels better.
Oh, okay, Haku, I understand. So, but don't worry if you feel like joining in and all that, because I try to keep it open so people can join in when they can and want to, you know. And yeah, you go through there. And meanwhile, Monty, your two other actions. What do you do? Let's see. Okay, go roll an attack. -5. Or is it... I think it's -5, right? Not -4. Ooh, dude. Oh, God. It's not a crit, but you hit. So roll damage. Jesus Christ. You all see, like, flames roll over.
Wait, hold on. Did it wrong.
Don't worry. This one don't die, but it's on fire. You hear the kobold screaming as it flames engulf its body.
And it does have the 2 persistent fire damage, so...
Yep.
And my third action, I'm gonna run behind Vodka.
Okay, yep. Using your last action, you move behind. And it's still burning indeed. And with that, it's actually Vodka. Vodka, what do we... here I go killing. Indeed. You see one kobold burned to death, one stabbed to death, and one burning. So there's still 4 unharmed that are kind of like... Nani? You guys entering the room like, Omae wa shinderu. Nani? Okay, roll an attack for that Vodka. Yeah, okay, you roll damage. Yeah, the moral is pretty low, but they seem kind of like locked in this right now. And roll damage, because you strike this kobold. Fighter gets such a nice attack bonus, it's insane. I smell kobold shit. Yeah, you do that. You badly hurt one of the kobolds. It's still alive, but I can say it's with a deep, deep, deep wound over its chest. You can literally see its organs, and it's really, really bad shape. Oh, you have that. Okay. Yeah, you see it screaming a little bit like... terrified and kind of like almost dead. What do you do after that, Vodka? You still have some actions read. Does it take an extra action to use Intimidating Strike? I haven't read about that. Here's the page. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna... Yes. You blow not only... it do actually takes 2, yeah. 2 actions. It have 2 action marks there. So, either... If you want to, you can make it like a normal attack and take 1 action. Or you can continue with another one. Yeah, because it had 2 arrows. Had it been 1 arrow... Yeah, you do have 1 action. Yeah, that's true. You did move, so you don't have... But if you want to, you can make it a normal strike instead. Then you have 1 extra strike instead. Okay, so it's a normal strike, and you have 1 strike left. Yeah, roll an attack. -5, though. Since, yeah, you know, second strike. Jesus Christ, that's a crit. Roll and damage and double it. My God. Jesus Christ! Oh my god. Okay. That kobold explodes in blood. Jesus Christ. I can tell you right away, that 15 would have killed it right away if on the first attack. So, yeah, this kobold, you see it getting split in half. Its upper body separated from its lower, and the upper body flying through the air, surprised and in fear as it falls on the ground dead. Yeah, I mean, seriously, what the fuck, man? I can tell you right away that that's more damage than my rogue do. And she is a scary rogue. Yeah, that's all for you. Yep. They
We're
did
the victims.
You see that the 3 kobolds, one fearful strikes against Vodka, does an 12 hit. Then an 8 won't hit, and an 8 won't hit. Nope. Yep. They don't hit you. Even he actually crit fail, so he kind of like stumble and fall and slip on some of the blood of his former friend. So he kind of like one go running towards Cum, screaming in something draconic, as it strikes with 5. I don't think that hits. Yeah, that's a crit fail on him. He kind of also slips on his body's corpse, like bang, and that's he's on the floor now. And the last one with a bow shoots an arrow against Vodka. Yeah, 16, that won't hit. And a little arrow, boink, bounce from your armor. Another one bounce from the armor, and the third bounce from the armor. And yeah, it's a new turn, and it's come again. Yes, feeling so. Yeah, they are kind of like we are in the right. I mean, it's about perspective, you know. Very good. You know when. You know when you need to say that, generally you are not the good guys. I step on the one. Okay, you step on it, and you hear a little bit of bones crunching a little bit as it. You still have 2 actions. You're literally pinning down with your foot right now. Man, this is kind of maybe I should have made these kobolds a little bit stronger, but these are kind of really trash kobolds.
I mean, you learn.
Yeah.
Suddenly I feel like an isekai protagonist.
Yes, I guess it's a natural selection. But yeah, what does Cum do?
Yeah, I swing at him.
Okay, yeah. So you roll an attack.
So it's the full bonus, right? Because it's the first attack.
Yes, your first attack always gets full bonus, even if it's a third or. Oh god, you crit. Roll damage.
Well.
Yeah, this is a nuke fest. Oh my god. So 12 damage.
Yeah.
That's actually enough to kill him, because you're piercing his throat, deep into his throat and into his spine, and you hear the bone snaps as the blade instantly hits, and killing this creature that become limb upon your blade. Yeah, none of you seem to be speaking Draconic. My power is maximum. You still have 1 action. You can't reach anyone for an attack. Well, you can actually reach the last one that... Oh, wait. One is burning. That is fighting Vodka. That fell.
Oh, wait, I have this feat. You're next.
Yeah, you can use that one.
Yeah,
What did
I
it
want to
do?
use it at the kobold that fired at Vodka.
Yeah. Okay. What did it
And
do?
I need to remind myself exactly what it does because I don't remember myself, but it just sounds cool.
Yeah. Let's check it out. Let's check what it do. You're next. After downing a foe, you menacingly remind another foe that you're coming after them next. Attempt an intimidation check with a +2 circumstance bonus to demoralize a single creature that you can see and can see you.
Oh.
So roll an intimidation.
With +2 more, right?
Yes.
Not terrible.
Yeah, and actually, in fact, I'm gonna roll, see. Nope. They are so sucky, these guys. Let's see. Not understand language you're speaking, you're not speaking language. They are, becomes frightened. So you see him tremble. He's like, looking around like, I need to get the fuck out of here. And with that, it's your turn, and it's Riz' turn. Man, if you don't... well, I think it's kind of different here, because he's not kind of like... speaking. They don't really speak. It's more like an eye contact thing. I assume, at least in this case. So I'm allowing it for just for the heck of it, and especially since he kind of brutally murderized that kobold. Yes, menacingly staring. And with that, Riz, what do you do?
How many kobolds are left?
There's one left that is almost dead. That is burning. That is in front of Vodka, and then the bowman.
I look to the.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I look to the bowman.
Or yeah, the bowman is kind of soiling himself. He's kind of like, oh no, oh no, no.
Talking doesn't count as an action, right?
No, you can talk a certain amount at least.
Okay.
When you speak, it seems to be like shake. It looks at you and tilts its head like Kabuka. It doesn't seem to understand you. Well, at least not common.
Now you're speaking to the Scalies.
No speaking Scalies language.
Ah, yeah, that's true. Intimidate and glare do that, yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, that's true. Or you do like my rogue. She can like 15 languages. She can pretty much all. When you speak Dwarvish, you seem that the kobold like looks a little bit surprised, and then you hear it actually reply in a very kind of crude Dwarvish. Meanwhile, Mir, you get into a door, aka the door that entering to the room with all the fabric. And you will get a flashbang in the face if you're not, since you don't know if it's trapped or anything like that. You see the kobold, the bowman, that is the only one unharmed, quickly like dropping its bow, nodding, and like turning tail to run away. But they can't do that yet because it's not their turn. And then you still have, you still have 2 actions. I get this as 1 action for you to talk with it like this. Because right now it's so demoralized, you don't even need to roll a diplomacy check to make it like, because it's like, yeah, fuck this. Well, you can do that, yeah, sure. You can use an athletic check, because he kind of like, medicine. Use medicine, because if to most effectively, and you see how the kobold, well, the goblin actually takes out the fire on the kobold that is like laying there like, and yes, Mir, you get to roll and reflex save. Monty, your flashbang. How is the damage? You get it do half damage because you try to make it non-lethal, but
Yeah.
it still do half damage. So I don't know how much damage is that. Jesus Christ, Yuki do
That's a
super
crit
avoidance.
success.
Yeah.
That's a crit success.
Yeah.
It didn't even set it up, it's still there.
Yeah. You still take, I think, like half that damage. I think.
So half damage of a thunderstone.
Yeah.
A thunderstone.
Meanwhile,
I
the
believe it's a D4. Yeah, it's 1d4 sonic damage and 1 sonic splash damage.
and because the avoidance and half that damage is Yuki.
So she takes like 1 damage.
Yes, Yuki take only 1 damage, and you're not affected by the flashbang.
The smoke will get in your eyes, though.
Yeah, you see it's full of smoke, and the kobold that was burned slowly tried to get up and walk away with the other kobold. Meanwhile, Vodka, it's Vodka's turn. What do? You see that Riz actually help and you're cursing Necril. Oh god, that's a... Nope, they're the only 2 are those 2 kobolds that try to get away now after Riz kind of communicate with them, and seeing that the rest of their group kind of got murderized very easily, they realize they have no chance against you guys. Yeah, and the fight is over. Just as the kobolds going away, you hear behind you a loud bang from the trap. And hello, Dilar, how is it? It's okay, we're doing D&D here right now. Yes, you guys hear the trap going off. Come. My silk. When did the floor become covered in kobold paste? That's a good question. Since you guys stomped on them. The 2 lost kobolds, though, leaving through a small hole in the floor. Take this. Thank you so much, Dilar. But yes, you hear behind you the trap going off, and you hear someone curse in a very odd language that probably none of you know about if you don't know Necril. Well, yes, I was gonna say that, Vlad, you do know it. You hear it's Necril. You hear that it's the language of the undead. Eat it. I mean, I would love to. I am hungry. Risk prepare another bottle. But yes, you hear and you're preparing alchemist fire. When in the room, such a way with words, indeed. When you're seeing its Brokenhide coming in through the door, Brokenhide that have been in your party in the previously, but was left in the village, and seem to have caught up with you guys entering this.
Oh, hello there.
Lizard. Tasty. I like the blood of my fallen enemies.
Yes. So you guys recognize Brokenhide coming through there, a little bit like smoke surrounding him from the smoke bomb. I mean, if you want to, you can roll an attack for that. Though it's non-lethal, of course, but... Brokenhide like... kind of grouchy after being... got the flashbang in the face.
Riz is too cautious for his own good.
Yes.
I'm too good at my traps.
Yeah, it was a good trap. Definitely. That was a very well-placed trap.
We're lucky
now
Rogue is a ninja.
And now it's gone to waste.
It's your
Almost the
strike.
scavenger's cut.
Yeah, and since you are a fighter, you are like trained or expert in it, so you get like D20 plus. I don't know what your stats are, but I think it should be a plus like between plus 5 or 10 or something like that.
Let's look at the sheet.
Yay! Let's do that.
Strength 18, so
It's strength.
it'd be D20 plus expert, which is plus.
I think it's plus 4. Or is it?
Expert is plus 6.
Plus 6, okay.
Oh, so it'd be plus 10.
Yeah,
so
so
it's
it's
a
a D20
D20
plus
plus
10.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get fucking crammed into a wall.
Well, luckily punches in general is non-lethal.
I'm about to get Saitama.
Yeah, I mean, I think not at least. Splout. Yeah.
Oh god.
Brokenhide appearing through the smoke. You're fine. I mean, yeah, you can roll damage because if it's exceed your HP, you will be knocked out. Teleports behind you.
Hold on. I actually haven't updated my HP.
Ah, okay. Would be good to do that. You need that extra HP.
Yeah.
I think it's like 8 plus Constitution, right, for an alchemist?
I believe so.
Still missing 2 HP. Oh, damn that door. That door have done more damage on you than anything else in this castle so far. Pretty much,
so yeah,
indeed.
My HP is 18.
18, okay. What unarmed damage? I think that is your fist in general do non-lethal damage. If you want to make them as weapons, aka actually hurt, you'd get -2 on your. Okay. I'm sorry. Also, I mistake. So it's a D4 plus your strength modifier. It's me getting ahead of myself. Yes, yeah, understand. So roll damage. 7 damage. Okay. Riz, you get a pretty hefty punch, throwing you to the floor like bang, throwing you back as Brokenhide, kind of annoyed over the trap blasting him in the face, striking you pretty hard with a good punch. So what's happening in here? After punching the alchemist in the face, like, Riz is on the floor. Ah!
He's just screaming in pain. He's a squishy lad. He isn't built for this.
Mean, he is a small little goblin. And, yeah. Other than that, Broken, I do notice there's a bunch of dead kobolds in this other room. And, that Vlad and Cum kind of like cleaning their weapons a little bit from the blood and soil of the dead. And this big room is otherwise, I mean, there's a bunch of dead kobolds in here right now. That's what you... If you guys want to explore the room a little bit more, because it's a pretty big room. That sucks, man. Internet, why you be like this? But if you want to explore this room, you can roll a perception check. Yep, roll. Anyone that want to do it? Oh, nice. 17. Oh my god, come
again with a 24?
Yeah.
More silk.
Matt, oh god. Brokenhide, you kind of still kind of flashbanged by the... So you kind of still like blurred vision, let's say that. Yeah, either you succeed really bad or you rule. He's on the floor. Yeah, Brokenhide don't see because he kind of blinded still by the flashbang. Riz is on the floor rolling in pain. And meanwhile, Nana and Vodka checking the room. What do you notice is that these seem to be a sort of like a small arena, like some that have been using this in the the Baron been using this as an arena where they could have like random fighters, gladiators showing off in front of an audience. Because you can see, I'm gonna mark out here on this map, about here, it's like a small section of old benches that have been kind of broken and chairs, but they have been able to look at the fighters in the middle. Because you can see these like markings in the planks. While looking through though, especially here in the among the benches, is you find a few gold coins and an old looking iron ring. Under the benches, it looked like something have been forgotten. Let probably bork my dog. Yes, that makes sense actually, Broken-Eyed. So, you find in total 4 gold pieces in this room and the ring. You see it's a pretty nice iron ring with an blue gemstone. The reason you guys are there is literally we don't have anything to do. You got downtime. You got a couple of about a week of like non-paid because of the fucking mess they caused from the previous sessions with the bandits and all that. So these guys went here to find a little bit of loot, a little bit of stuff, you know. And the ring, if you have any kind of ability like Arcana, Occultism, or Religion, you can... Well, Arcana actually. If anyone have Arcana, you can actually identify this ring. Nose glare damper.
I mean, I get +1.
I got a +3.
Okay. Anyone who wants to roll can roll an Arcana. Ooh, that's 6 there. Who rolled 21?
I did. It's +1.
Ah, okay. My god, you roll a nat 20. Jesus Christ. Come. When you pick up this ring, you realize this ring is a ring of frost. This ring allows the user to use once per day the cantrip Ray of Frost if held well around your finger. Yeah. So yeah, you realize this is a ring that can be used as once per day, like a Ray of Frost spell. The cantrip. I put it in my finger. It's an iron ring with a blue gemstone and a sapphire. So it is a pretty ring. Not that I know anything. Yeah. You guys see him putting the ring on his finger. His slimy, froggish finger. Yeah, you can do that. Split the gold between you 4 guys there. Found the 1 ring, indeed. And Nana's slowly turning into the golem here. I'm pretty sure.
The finest silks.
One ring to frog them all. Yeah, he found ring and silk. He's happy.
Speaking of, I want to go back to that room and trap it again.
Okay, you can do that if you want to. Definitely.
I'd like to do that.
Yeah.
Same roles as before.
Yeah, go for it.
So, crafting and thievery.
Yes.
Crafting,
a little bit better this time. You get a little bit better, so it won't be any damage to this one. But it will be loud and flashing and smoky. So either if you use thievery or Vlad help you with it as before. Yes, another. It's like a hazing for the party. Like every party member need to go through the flashbang.
Can we make it more lethal in case it's potato?
Okay, here. If everyone but potato joins,
yeah, do full damage.
I'll make it lethal.
Yes. I'm here to announce. Yeah, true. It's announcement. Yeah. We need to test our bottom. We need to see the strong from the weak. So roll a thievery with +2. So yeah, you added the plus there, yes. 14, yeah. Not as good as previously, but good enough, and it's hidden. And with that, I think we're actually gonna round for this session. You guys have been through quite a bit here, actually. You helped an ogre return to his father, which is a pretty odd, but still pretty nice thing. And you guys also. You did get a little bit of fight there with the kobolds, but the last 2 kind of like ran away. But someone need to do that as well, Mir. Yeah, we have reformed. I think it do a lot when Potato's not there.
Reformed.
Yes.
Tyler 1 reformed.
Taylor 1 reformed, indeed. You guys became so nice. But honestly, it's really fun to see it, because there are often many ways to deal with things. You know, there is not only one answer. It's a complex world, and so is this place. And yeah, we burned them. More kobolds, and definitely. So we're gonna try to play next week and again. And it was really fun of you guys joining in and do this. And I will say, I am proud to see you guys what you did with actually helping the ogre. I thought it was really fun to see, because it was a little bit unexpected. Because this generally when we're playing with this group, it kind of murdered the whole adventure, but you guys actually did something different, and yeah. It's really fun to see. No, I didn't expect you to speak Dwarven, actually. Yeah, and hopefully you can join next time here. It would be really fun. And no 5 language. Ooh, that's a lot, actually. That's nice. That's a nice thing with intelligence. Common, Dwarven, Orcish, Goblin, and Gnoll. Nice. I like Gnoll, man. Necrol on mine. Yeah. Pascoman made the third one shit himself. Indeed. Come kind of flashed here, really, I would say. Big for level up. Not yet. You guys are not there yet. Probably we'll get the next time. Wait, you didn't level up last time, right?
We didn't level up last time.
Okay.
But then again, we didn't do any fighting last time.
But I will do... Okay, we do like this. You guys are level 3. The main reason why you guys got this boost is because I think you guys handled this situation with Ogre so well. And I think that is worth a lot. Especially also... especially since you didn't get any level up previously session. I like to keep it like every second or third session, depending what you guys do. But you do, in my opinion, deserve this level. So you guys are now level 3. So you guys can plan for that for next time. And that goes for Broken Hide as well. And anyone else that is part of this, like Haku and Potato and all of that. And yes, you can now grow fangs. As the one who want to go for the ogre immediately, I get all the credit for saving. All the missed sessions. Indeed, indeed. We try to keep it everything balanced.
Oh. Skill increase, so I can... Ooh. I'm
nice.
gonna do skill increase to make my crafting trained. Or expert.
Expert,
So now it's a +8.
Nice. Getting just better. From this adventure, it feels also fitting because you've been using crafting quite a bit here actually. So you'll be like, ah yeah, maybe next time I do like this. Getting a little bit...
It's Gabbo's progression.
Yep.
It's his character arc.
Yes. And opportunity repost. What is that one? You don't able to foe critical face a strike against you. Open up your enemy attack. You make him lizard against a trigger foe. Oh, you do that like an... that's awesome, actually. And level 5 will be the fun one. Yeah, then big stuff happen, definitely. But we will thank here for today. Thank you all for joining in. And we're going to continue next weekend. Hopefully, at least.